Shalom. This is our Cal from Germany with a new lesson. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, glory, and honor and thanks unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash. I want to give double honors to the elders and the apostles from Mills and taught us the truth. Peace and blessings, salutations to the Archim of the elect, the spreading of truth and sincerity in all church across the four winds. Shalom to the sincere listeners out there. And this is going to be a transit lesson. The Supreme Prophet Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, going to be entitled "Be Circumspect," man. Because what I see right now, also with me and other brothers happening, man, Satan is really heavily messing with us in these times that we're in. Because so much going on right now in this world that you basically can't even keep up with the news. You know, you can't even keep up with the news of everything happening. So many things happened. The Ark of Egypt, World War III, the pestilences, the famine, calamities, destruction, distress among the nations, all of these things, outbursts of the people, and just to basically talk about the top, you know. Nations turned against the whore, you know. Just the system is crumbling. So we've seen all these things happening. We have to be circumspect, man, because Satan's gonna use everything around you and everything near to you to basically hinder you in your way. Simply like that. And let's real quickly read the precept. This is Ephesians 5 verse 15, and it says, just give me a second. Ephesians 5 verse 15, it says, "See then that you walk circumspectly." Okay? Not as fools, but as wise. So we have to walk wisely right now. Okay? We have to apply the wisdom that we got to Supreme Prophet Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Okay? Because basic knowledge is to know. You know things. You know the scriptures. Wisdom is applying these things. And understanding is basically to know what is going to follow if you apply these things. Okay, basically the outcome of the things if you apply the wisdom. So we have to apply the wisdom to the Supreme Prophet Yahweh Hashem Yahushua that we got from him and walk circumspectly, like the scriptures say. Why? Because verse 16 it says, "Redeeming the time because the days are evil." Because we live in fucking evil times, man. We live in times of death and destruction, devastation. Okay? You saw what happened in Texas with the people, man. These people are fucked up. People dying left and right out there because of the cold. Okay? You've seen all these things coming to pass. You see Esau coming down with his great wrath, and we should work uncircumspectly, like everything is good, like in mirth, like it says in Ecclesiastes. And we should be in the house of mourning, not the house of feasting. Because when you're in the house of mourning, you're sharp with yourself, man. You analyze what is going on around you. But if you're in the house of feasting, you're drunk and you don't know what's going on, man. And that's with these other camps, and this is with this world right now, because they're drunken with the philosophy of this world, with the everything is good. We're just gonna do whatever we want, and everything gonna be alright, man. But let's real quick get another precept. But let's before we do it, look up the word circumspectly in the Blue Letter Bible. So I got it here. And what does it say? See, diligently. So it says, real quick.
Strong's G 199. Akribos.
So it says akribos. And it says what? Exactly, accurately, diligently. So we should diligence watch our surrounding, man. Because when you go to the... give me a second. When you go to the... Where is it? The etymology of the word circumspect. It says what? Circumspect. It says here what? Cautious, wary. Okay, so you're on high alert, basically, looking about on all sides. So that's what we should do. We should look around on all sides, man. And say sharp and heavenly Father, man. We should look around on all sides and basically be wise. Okay, because a fool doesn't look around, he doesn't check his surrounding. But a wise man checks his surrounding and see what is going on, what he has to basically prepare himself for. Because, like, for example, you go into a city and it's a crowded place, right? And you're not circumspect. Out of nowhere, you got somebody that want to rob you, man. Like they do in these tourist cities. Because what they do with you is basically they get the retards. That's what I call them, man. I call them straight up retards because they're fucking stupid. It's simply like that. They're really stupid. They're really fools. Because basically, instead of being still circumspect because they know about it, no. They just walk in the crowd like nothing. Somebody bumped into them, and the other guy just walks up and takes it back, and they're all gone. Hidden in the crowd. You know? All your things gone. So we have to constantly look around. That's what's happening. We should check ourselves every day, man. We should check ourselves every day and be tempered in all things and patient. Okay? Because we have to understand Satan wants us to be emotional. Satan wants us to be basically the opposite of what we are. We are men, right? So Satan wants us to be like females, man. Simply like that. You know? Because when I think about it, a female is emotional and a man is unemotional, should be unemotional. Nowadays it's different because Esau made the man feminine. But we should really be unemotional because certain things happen to us. Because when I think about my surrounding, people talk to me, like for example, my city. There was a shooting like a year ago. Supposedly a terrorist attack was there. Some, what is it called, man? There's supposed terrorist, that they say, a guy that hates basically foreigners. He basically shot 9 people up, man. You know how we act to it. We just see it as a judgment of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, and nobody dies that is innocent. Nobody is innocent that is basically gonna die. But they're like, oh my god, you know, what just happened? And showing you that we separate from the world, man. We're not the same. And this is the thing, man. We have to stay circumspect and stay unemotional, because when you're emotional, you're gonna lose focus. It's really like that, because I had it sometimes, man. Sometimes I'm really too much caught into my thoughts, be too emotional with things happen unto me, and things like that, and then I lose my focus, man. What I wanted to do today, man, I wanted to read, I wanted to study, I wanted to pray, man. I wanted to serve the Heavenly Father today. What did I do? Nothing, because I was fucking emotional. Because I was fucking acting like, oh my god, my life is so miserable, man. Fuck that shit, man. We shouldn't be in this woe is me spirit. We should be rejoicing right now, because these prophecies come to pass to the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, man. And this is what we see. Why? Because we're circumspect, because we look around, because we see what's going on around us. So we have to understand that, hey, it's not time for emotion, it's time to work. It's time to be men of the Lord, it's time to be soldiers. You know? We in warfare, man. We in fucking warfare. We can't be emotional out of nowhere. Be like, man, we see what happened to me, man. My wife left me. I had a big fight with my wife. Hey, brothers have been losing their families, and others are gonna lose their families, man. And their brothers make testimonies about you, and you should prepare yourself already for it, man. You should prepare yourself that your supposedly loved one's gonna fucking leave you, man. Or you have to leave them. Okay? And this is what I see also as being circumspect, because you're not basically dumb to the things that happen around you, man. You see things changing around you, and you don't ask what happened, what can happen next. You should basically premeditate the things that happen, just to prepare yourself. Not that it's gonna happen, because you don't know the way of you. Like it says in Isaiah 55, and let me get it. No, 55, and you can look it up yourself. And basically 8, you can start at verse 8, I think, where the Heavenly Father says, hey, my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither my ways your ways, save the Lord. As the heaven is higher than the earth, so are my ways and my thoughts higher than your ways and thoughts. Rough paraphrase. So we have to understand that the Heavenly Father's ways are higher than ours. So we seeing all these things happening, we should really see what can happen next, man. This is being circumspect. Like for example, you see people around you changing. You see something is changing in your workplace. You see people like your family around you acting weird. Your wife out of nowhere is completely not even cold, completely different. I just say things happen, changing around you. You know, people around you just change. Things around you just change. Your working place, your boss that was always good with you is a fucking demon out of nowhere, man. You should prepare yourself. Maybe you're gonna lose the job. Not to be like, oh my god, I'm gonna lose my job. No, but to be like, okay, hey, it can happen. I should have something on basically a backup if I lose this job, man, that can pay my bills. So we have to really be circumspect on all levels, man. spiritually, like also physically, man. When we're in the city, we have to watch out. There's nothing gonna happen. Not to be in fear, because the Heavenly Father didn't give us a spirit of fear, but of love and a sound mind, of peaceful mind, a strong mind. But we should still be circumspect, man. We should still be looking around, not to fear, but to be wise, man. Like we read, because the world is talking about peace and safety, but we see the sudden destruction come upon them, man. The day of the Heavenly Father is near, man. It's coming closer and closer. So we should be more circumspect than ever before. 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 verse 3. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. Because you have to understand, the birth that is come upon a woman with child comes out of nowhere. She can't be holding the child back. If it pops, man. And she don't know exactly the moment, because she's chilling on the toilet, just taking basically a pee, and then boom, the baby coming, man. She didn't expect that, And that's the thing. So, because of course you have signs, like she get the basic birth pain or something like that. I don't know the English word, but she gets certain pains in front. Okay, this baby's coming soon. The same things happen right now. We've seen the birth pain, like it says in 16th chapter, happen on this earth. We see these plagues coming, which are the birth pain, and then the child coming, man, destruction coming, and then the kingdom gonna come. Okay, Yahushua gonna come and deliver us. So we seen all these things happening. So we should ask ourselves what we should do, man. We should be fucking circumspect, man. We can't be lovey-dovey, all in feasting mode. We should really be in circumspect and mourning mode. Okay? Because we are about to lose more things than ever before. Mass death gonna happen. Don't you think people that relate unto you gonna die? Of course we hope and pray that our family is gonna be protected, but if your family is a piece of shit, family member is a piece of shit, and doesn't cuss the Heavenly Father out, man, what you think gonna happen to her? Or to him, whatever. What you think gonna happen to him or to her? Okay? So we have to understand, we have to be circumspect and serve the Heavenly Father. And we can be emotional in that. We have to be temperate. Because like it says, let me get this prison real quick in 1 Corinthians. And then I'm about to close out. But it's 1 Corinthians chapter 9 verse, I think 24 was it? Then read the prison in a minute. 1 Corinthians 9:24, and it says, "Know you not that they which run in the race run all? See, everybody's running, but one receiveth the prize. So run that ye may obtain." Okay? So we all run this race. So like here. We all run this race. But we should see it as we have to obtain a crown. We have to obtain this the prize, man. Verse 25. And every man that strives for the mastery is temperate in all things. So when you go into the word temperate, it means to control your emotions, man. So he that basically striving for the mastery, okay, is temperate in all things. Because when you think about it, sportsmanship. Do you think, who can I take for example? I forgot his name, man. Who's this 230 again, man? Like I would say, just Mike Tyson, man. Do you think Mike Tyson could be emotional, be like, man, I don't feel like working out today? Nah, it was seeing his goal. He had his goal in his front. He had the finish line in front, and he said, like, I'm gonna work out. I'm gonna do my thing. I'm gonna be a soldier mentality. Because we have to understand, we in warfare, man. We can't be emotional, but we have to be tempered. We can just freak the fuck out because of small things. No, we have to be tempered and control our fucking emotions. Like we men, we shouldn't be like in the female more, And when brothers have the spirit upon them, they should examine themselves. Because you have to understand also the Pesach is coming near. And you know what time it is, man? It's time for the sifter to go loose, man. To run more loose than ever before. And this is what we see, man. Satan is going around sifting left and right. So we have to understand we should check ourselves, examine ourselves, and put all 11 out of us. Okay? That's why you have to be circumspect. You have to check what is going around you. Okay? You have to check what is going around you. Because, like, for example, with me also right now, I see I got a hell of stressful things right now happening. Because things happen back to back to back with me, man. With my job, with my family. Things like that. I have to take care of a lot of stuff. But, I have to put still the Heavenly Father first, man. It's simply like that. There's no way around it. The Heavenly Father has to come first. I have to do the work of the Heavenly Father. And I have to find ways and aspects to do it. And like one brother really gave me good advice one time. Every week is different, especially when the Shabbat change and things like that. You should really check your week out when you're gonna do things, working out, studying, reading. You should plan basically your week. Of course, hey, you shouldn't, because a lot of things can pop up, so you're not really 100%. You try to you have a standard for yourself, yeah, Ratazah. But I got for myself also. But hey, you're gonna try to keep it to the best of your ability, man. Because you can't keep it always 100% because things pop up out of nowhere. But the thing is, just be circumspect, be tempered, and be patient, man. Okay? Be patient. Control your emotions and be willing to suffer for the Heavenly Father. Because patience goes into suffering. And your quality endure the suffering, basically. Okay? So we have to suffer all things. And we have to be tempered in these things. We run this race. We're soldiers. And soldiers are not emotional. We're in spiritual warfare. So we can be emotional. We have to be sharp, strong, and men. Okay? Get up your loins. Like it says. Let me get this real quick and go close out. It's in Job. Yeah. See, Job 38 and 3. Gird up now their loins like a man, for I will demand of thee and answer thou me. See, we are men. We have to be ready to answer to the bidding of the Heavenly Father. Okay, we have to gird up our loins. We have to be made ready for the war, for the spiritual warfare that we're in right now, and also for the obstacles to come soon. Jacob's trouble is right around the corner. The hour of temptation is right around the corner, like we did the live stream yesterday. So we have to understand we have to be circumspect. We have to stay sharp. We have to stay strong in the spirit. I'm not talking a physical way. Fuck that shit. Fuck the physical. Of course, it's good to work out. Like I wanted to do less and also. But the exercise profit a little. But the little profit is a profit. Okay? To work out is nothing wrong with that. But we have to be stable in the spirit. Stable in the mind. Because knowledge and wisdom gotta be the stability of our time, man. Okay? Knowledge and understanding gonna be the stability of our time. The faith of our time to come. Okay? And that's the thing. So it's everything I got. Yahweh Ratzazat, the spirit, power, mercy, and grace of Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashim, Kakdash was lesson edifying for the elect. I want to give once again, Kol Aliyam, Hawat Wakabat, Wat the water, Labano, Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashim, Kakdash, Brakate Yahweh, Brakate Shai, Brakate Yahweh, Brakate Shai, Brakate Yahweh, Brakate Shai, Ba'ashim, Kakdash, Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashim, Kakdash, Brakatam, Wahaplatam, Shalom to the elect. Yards to the next time. Shalom, wa brakatam, wa baba. Stay strong in the faith. And again, double honors to the elders and apostles and millstone who taught us the truth, man. Shalom.